Hello, everybody! I hope you're having a good morning, and for that matter, a great day. Today, I'm experiencing some IT issues. So things might not necessarily be how I want them. I do acknowledge that certain things aren't working intendedly how I intend them to work. But yeah, anyway. Today, I will be playing Genshin Impact, finishing off and or doing another one of the towers for the new event. So I hope you enjoy. Hello. So, yeah, today we're going to do some more towers. Tower 2 is up here. You know, navigate to the teleport point. Yeah, I kind of forget that you have to actually travel to the towers. They removed all the teleport points, which were kind of annoying for them to do. Once again, I get the point. You know, they're corrupted now, and you need to give them some of the fragment stuff, and then it will be better. What's this? That was a little bit of a hitch there. Where am I going? Maybe it's fast travel. But yeah, so I finished the whole lower section here, yesterday, in fact. After the video was done, I just finished it out. I collected all of the new resources. So I should have a bit of a surplus for this new area, so I should be able to unlock all the new things. And my goal here is not to do any of the trial stuff. It's just to unlock the teleport point and do the towers. Not none of this BS with the collection stuff, because I get it. The collection stuff is what you come here for, but like it's just collection stuff. I've done it before, like it's not a big deal. It's nice that they gave us all these new chests to collect and stuff, because having chests to collect is always welcome in this game. I love collecting chests in this. When you open up a chest and you see all the new stuff, it's like, ooh. There seems to be a lot of new puzzles that they've added as well. It sucks that they don't display the puzzles on the map, because I felt like some of the puzzles I had to find myself, which were, you know, I'd be sad if some people missed out on like the Sealy puzzle and stuff like that. But, maybe that was intentional. Like I said, I collected some extras. Just a tiny bit. It looks like I need a bit more of the rocks. I might have enough to complete the quest, but I don't know if I'll have enough to do much more than that. I'm kind of glad that we have a reason to revisit these new locations, or old locations, because I feel like originally we didn't really have a reason to ever come back. It was like, you know, once you came here, you just never needed to come back. It was like, I already did it, so why do I have to come back here? You know, the three-corner stuff was cool. I liked it a lot, but there was really no reason to come. I missed one. But yeah, just collecting everything here. You know, it's a fun new area, but all the collectibles is I can't imagine being someone who's like frantic about getting everything in this, because oh boy, do you have your work cut out for you.
Rise.
Whole new area.
There is no escape.
New enemies.
Obey.
You're probably having a field day. Well, it's more of a refurbished area. That's what I'd call it. It's not new, it's not old, it's refurbished. They refurbished Enkanomiya. Enkanomiya is just a old sofa that's been sitting in your mother's attic, and they chose to refurbish it. I mean, it's only been here for like a patch or two. It might be mean to say that it's an old couch. It's your mom bought a couch right before she passed away. It's been sitting in her attic. There you go. That's more accurate. Oh yeah. Talk about collect-a-thon, like jeez. Ah, there's a chest even here. That's kind of cool. New armor dudes. It's the spear dude too. Spear dude, really? Oh, he's a fan bearer?
Shine down.
What? That's what that is? Like, I get that the defender's also an archer, but the spear being a fan? I wasn't expecting that.
Illusion.
Once again, they have a lot of beefy health. It makes them kind of beefy. Chunky boys. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dodge. Juke.
There is no escape.
Broke his ankle.
Obey.
You have no more ankles to stand on? Why are you still standing? This man made of steel. Absolute, just not taking anything at all.
Manifest.
Would Ayaka's ult even kill these dudes? Like, I guess that's why they made them sound super scary, so they could make them very hard to kill. I'm always glad when we get some enemy variation. Not like this game doesn't have a lot of enemies, it's just...
Probably have to use the controller again for the second tower.
Yeah, Paimon, I would guess so too. That you would have to do the thing that we had to do last time in order to do the thing this time. Glad that we're on the same page, Paimon. I wonder if those guys gave me any hollow shells, like last time. Hopefully, they did. Okay, the pattern is
the clue we're looking for. It
arrowhead.
Looks like some threads are missing. No match for Paimon's greatest power. Process of elimination.
Yeah, Paimon. You tell me. You tell me what I'm doing here, Paimon. Okay. So, the second one on the one down there is like a corner. Oh, no, that's the top one. That one's arrowhead. What is this one? What is this one? Rotate mechanism. It's the middle one. It's not that one, I don't think. That looks accurate. And then third one's over here. Hollow shells, they did. Huh. Wait, do those have like hands coming out of them? Like possessed souls? Technically, I could just spin it until I get the right one. Yeah, I could, but I remembered the pattern. Well, Legos, am I right? Now we have to go shock it with the box. You open the box. The Cenobite has come. Like, always make sure to collect all this stuff here, because, like, I'm never coming back here. Like, you think I'm gonna come back for some, like, twigs? I don't think I can even remember that I left twigs here. That's why if you collect everything on the island ahead of time, You know, you won't be left over with anything to pick up, you know. Just essentially complete an island at a time. When you complete the tower, complete everything with the tower. Just stuff like that. I wonder how fast the corruption will go up on the other areas. Also, I wonder if the lady will betray us or not. I know that we've been building her up to not betray us, but like that's like the perfect time to betray us. When you trust someone, best time to betray them. Always stab them in the back. I like how they go with the pattern on the front. Not like the... I guess the patterns on the sides are hard to see from the front, so makes sense. Boop.
The same thing happened again. When the towers connected, the darkness started spreading. The surrounding area has changed again. Oh, we better go deal with it when we have a spare moment.
Oh? Okay. Oh no, it's okay. Those announced that you have trials unlocked. Okay, Paimon. Ooh, I have a trial unlocked. I'm so scared. I should unlock that other waypoint. I'm gonna go do that. But yeah, this is subtly different from the Enkanomiya I remember. Like, there are just subtle changes here and there. And I think that's perfect for like re-exploration. Because you can recognize like this is the same as the other place, but then like certain other elements of it have changed and shifted. I like that. There are also some changes here and there that I'm kind of curious at what they're gonna do with. The main thing I'm curious about is what are they planning to end out the quest with, right? We've been building up and building up and building up to this big bad threat, but what is the big bad threat? Like, what is the darkness? Who is the one behind all this? I'm curious, you know? Is it the dudes in armor? Is it the Fatui? The Harbingers? Is it the Prophet? The dude we fought last time? Is it the girl with the mask? The priest with the mask? Like, what are they planning? I guess we'll just have to find out. This is a pretty place. But yeah. I'm really curious at what they're planning on doing. They have a lot of potential here. And I find the new area cool. I wonder if they're ever gonna reference this later. It'd be cool if they did. Just like a quick little, you know, maybe a follow-up quest? That would be pretty, you know, unique. I know that they're not big on coming back to old topics that they've been to already, but, you know, I can hope. I've been upgrading the statue while you guys were away, so it's a bit higher level. Not too much, but, you know, a bit. It's level 9 now, instead of, like, level 4, I think, was where I ended off yesterday. Oh, my first ascension material for the catalyst. I wonder if the catalyst is good on anyone other than Ye. Because I feel like that's a big concern about these event weapons is, are they going to be like the Albedo sword? Is it going to be good on anyone else? I think Albedo sword ended up being a high damage sword at least. So like if you wanted to use it on someone like Bennett, it wasn't horrible. No, not as good as like Prototype Rancor or Skyward Pride, or not Skyward Pride. What's the Skyward Sword? Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. The music here is pretty good. This is such a pretty area. I remember coming here through here the first time. I had such a great time that day. Hilly Trolls dancing? This stuff is thick here, so since I haven't leveled up my Bakosu box, so it supposedly will be draining. It'll be draining
My
stuff
apologies.
really bad. I loved that they were dancing. That was great.
Wheel of life.
Shine down. Obey.
Sorry for the stutter here for a moment. Yeah, so your Bakosu box drains faster the higher level corruption you have. Okay, so it's telling me that this area is too high and that I should return to the statue if I want, you know, to fight off the corruption. I'll definitely do that if I'm not just doing what I'm doing, which is the bare basic minimum stuff. You know, because I'm doing the basic. It shouldn't be too hard, at least, to just, you know,
Life goes on.
to just roam around, get like the teleport point. I think I can get the teleport point, unless you're like, oh, your corruption's too high. You can't get the teleport point. You have to level up the box first. And if that's the case, I'll be back. I'll be back. So guys, I was fighting this thing and then I realized Electro Specters. What the hell? I've never seen these guys before. I think they're new.
Rise.
An all new
Illusion
form of
shattered.
hell and torture.
Unleash.
On your own front porch.
Do your master's bidding. Take flight.
Hope you can enjoy the show. What? I've never seen them. I didn't think they existed.
My apologies.
I guess they were added in this update. But great to know that Mihoyo has a new way to torture us even more.
Wasn't there something in
I'm
here
so
a
glad.
second ago?
Anyway, I'll once again, I'll be back. Yabe. Hello, Yabe. Anyway, I got enough stuff to level up the thing to 11, so I wanted to show you guys that, yeah, boom, done, bang, 11 out of 15. Hopefully I can get the final area, and if I don't, well, you'll have me dip and then come back again ×2. Anyway, I'll be there in a moment to see if I can get the teleporter unlocked. But guys, this event seems pretty good for primos. So if you're hungry for primos, like most people, make sure to hop on, you know, grind it out with me, you know. It's one of those, it's a fun event, sure, but it's also great for primos and other stuff.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures.
I don't think I got the pop-up message
suitably
that
sophisticated.
this is a dark area and your thing will drain slowly, which is weird, because I think this area is still too dark. I guess my resistance is just high enough. It's actually giving me the notification that I can unlock it too. That's nice. I wish I had known that before. I'm gonna see if I can unlock the other one here, and if I can, then I'll just continue on. But yeah, this event is cool. I fought a giant one of those robots. The robots. And they gave me like 3 giant chests for it. So the rewards are kind of like 2 luxury and like 1 precious. The rewards are kind of cool.
Wheel of
Also, Electro dudes, they're something. I don't know if they're
Obey.
bad necessarily.
By
They're just
ordinance divine.
something. I'm not a fan of specters as much as the next guy, the next gal.
Whirling snow.
As in, I hate specters horribly.
There is no escape.
So, any new specters? Yeah, no. But also, that dude didn't want to fight against the the armor dudes. Which, you know, fair. The armor dudes are kind of hard. But I'd rather fight the armor dudes, because at least I can hit the armor dudes. Phantoms float like 10 meters above your head and then, like, degrades you. Meanwhile, you know, all they do is, like, be annoying. Oh no. Oh, annoying armor dude who has a little bit too much health. I think I'm good. Hopping down in. Whop. Here we are. Power 3. I think I can even unlock this teleport point. Yeah, I can. So level 13 is the only one required. Just so you guys know. Level 13. Level 11 is the only one that's required. Level 12 is encouraged by the game to beat, like, is the last one you get an incentive for. But level 15 does give you a crown. So I'd say it's pretty worth. So yeah. Not like crowns are hard to come by necessarily, like the hardest thing. But they are pretty hard, don't get me wrong. But there are a lot harder things to come by in this game. A wooden chest at AR like 60. That is an event chest. Yeah, that I'd argue that that's a bit harder. But I forgot one. I almost forgot that I needed to collect everything on the islands. We're coming up near the conclusion, so I wonder what they're gonna finish it all off with. What's the final, you know, thing that this is gonna do? The cool... Ah, a robo. A ruin guard. Dude, may I interest you in actually getting hit my Bakuso box?
Whirling snow. Wheel of life.
You seem to be in darkness. Don't you know that's illegal?
Take flight.
It's now illegal to go outside when it's really dark out.
Go.
You have a curfew.
Illusion shattered.
You have a curfew, son. So, listen to your mom.
Embrace the ice.
He's a rebellious man.
My apologies.
He'll grow up to be a big, strong boy one day.
Faster.
A real boy, in
Okay,
fact.
faster.
Yeah.
Wheel of life.
Glad my Bakusa box is still having fun. I like how they didn't, like... Did they inform you that these platforms moved? I think they didn't. So... Oh, darkened rowboats.
Today is a lucky day.
Alright, final tower. Let's do this.
I agree, Paimon. Let's do this.
Fortune preserve.
Hey, robots. Do you want to get together so I can do this?
Oblivion.
They actually listened to me, for once. The enemies never listen to me in these
Illusion
games.
shattered. Whirling. Manifest.
Oh, he's making his
Southwest
shield.
swirl.
Anytime you hit him, it costs HP or something. I don't remember exactly how it works.
Rise. There is no escape.
These guys have a ton of
Take
health.
flight.
Their pinky is. I wonder what their names are. What the enemy called?
Collecting rare and
What is
exquisite
the
treasures.
dog doing?
Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Cards. That. I need to find the clue. And the hollow fragments. Flagments?
Should be the same.
Oh, here's the clue.
Right? But the shape looks a little strange this time.
It's upside down.
Maybe if Paimon looks at it while flying upside down.
Oh,
Come on,
okay.
you should look at it upside down too.
Okay, Paimon. I don't need to fly upside down, though. It's the curly one on the top, the curly one on the middle, and the arrowhead at the bottom. Alright, I'm giving up doing that. So this one's the top, curly one. Curly one. And then arrowhead. And cutscene. Oop. Oop. Mega blocks, am I right, gamers? You see, I subverted your expectations. I've been saying Legos all this time, so you would predict that I would say Legos. Dude, honestly, why do you even need to complete the tower if you can just climb up this? Like, what? Huh? Huh? Wait, can I not climb up this section? Oh, it broke my climb. Maybe you can't climb up this. No, I think you still can. I'm sticking to my statement. Why do you need to finish it even? Can't you just climb up here and zap it? Like, what? They even encourage you to come up here with the things. Mahoyo. Whenever I say their name, I always want to say Mafroyo. I'm sorry. And here it is. Oop.
Yep. Seems like there's no easy fix to get rid of the darkness. The surrounding area has changed again. But it'll be no big deal for us. Right?
Yeah, more trials. Yeah, no problem, Paimon. Dude, whenever Paimon speaks, I'm like, I can never, like, truly tell when she's done speaking, so I'll open up, like, my inventory, and she'll be just casually chatting to me, and I'm like, Paimon! I'm gonna upgrade it before talking to her. Upgrading. I have beaten level 12, so...
Sumi, we did it!
Sumi.
I can tell. It looks like all 3 towers have been successfully taken care of. The evacuation is now going much more quickly, thanks to the improved environmental conditions.
Oh?
Most of the soldiers have gotten out.
Uh-huh.
But it seems like something happened that I hadn't foreseen.
What?
Please, come with me.
What did you not see? Are you saying that she's not gonna betray us? Aw. I kind of wanted her to betray me. That way we could make a running joke that every masked shrine maid is always a bad person. But she'll just have to be a good person, I guess. That moment when the masked shrine lady isn't a bad person. Oh?
Logically speaking, all of Enkanomiya should be back to normal by now.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, this place has now become the most dangerous of all. I don't know why this is happening or what to do about it. But what I can tell you is the location of the guy behind all of this. I'm going to have to ask you to confront him and make him reveal his whole plan.
How did this happen?
Good
I've
question.
been observing the flow of the darkness and I've noticed something peculiar.
What?
There was a faint vortex continuously absorbing the darkness. I can only assume that the flow must be triggered by his need for abyssal energy.
Oh?
He's extremely dangerous. Even most bishops would be no match for him.
Don't worry. I'm gonna beat him.
Music to my ears. Thank you. If I have deduced correctly, he should be in the library area right now.
Oh? Is he? Yeah, he's the Abyss Selector. How was I so surprised? Ooh, you're telling me the bad guy of this area is the bad guy? Whoa. Hello there. It's been a while.
It's him!
Is he a catalyst user?
Hey, I would say this is a nice surprise, but it's really not that surprising. Look at you, venturing out into the darkness, doggedly fighting your way through just to come and see me. You're the only person I can think of who could actually pull that off.
Yeah?
Still, what's with you joining forces with them? Didn't expect that.
Them?
You're just trying to stall for time with small talk again.
Huh. I guess maybe you're not so clued up after all. Look, I understand that seeing me has gotten you a little agitated.
Yeah,
But
just a
frankly,
little.
The fact that you're still so fired up and raring to go after the long journey here is a bit of a problem for me.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, let's burn off that excess energy with a little exercise, huh? Just to calm you down enough to hear me out.
Uh-huh.
From the ashes.
Life goes on.
I think his voice is great. I love his voice. Whoever like did the effects for this dude's voice, pretty great. I wonder if they're gonna make abyssal lectors like this guy common enemies.
Go.
That'd be cool.
Illusion shattered. Manifest.
I guess it would remove his emphasis of being an important character though, which would kind of suck. Oh yeah, you have to destroy his little things that he spawned, and that's how you deal damage to his health bar. I forgot about that.
My apologies.
That as well as Taku's shield. I didn't think that this would be a full-fledged fight. I honestly thought he would be... He'd like give up after we got him like broken.
Stop. My life is flashing before my eyes.
Yeah.
That woman with the slender pupils, what does she call herself?
Huh? How do you know about her?
Yeah, honestly.
Her name, what is it?
Huh. She calls herself Sumi.
Sumi.
That reptilian seems to be doing a pretty good job of human imitation.
Yeah. I'm not
Makes
surprised.
sense, doesn't it? The Bathismal Bishops are a highly intelligent and fast-evolving kind. There have been legends about this for over 1,000 years now.
Uh-huh.
The Bishop people.
Bishop people? Huh. Sounds like the kind of nickname Paimon comes up with all the time.
Well, this one comes from an old Enkanomiyan legend. When the Bathismal Bishops were defeated, they began evolving to survive. That is to say, they imitated the victors.
Oh, okay.
Eventually, this gave rise to a line of bishops who were indistinguishable from humans except for their pupils. These were the Bishop people. The story goes that they gradually infiltrated Enkanomiya and took over many high-ranking positions.
Uh-huh.
Remind you of anyone?
Someone.
I did hear that Sumi's pupils are vertical.
Yep. In good lighting, you can see that Reptile's pupils are thin, vertical lines. That's hard evidence that she's betrayed you right there.
She's been helping us.
She is just using you to get revenge on me. I mean, I betrayed them first.
Uh-huh, yeah, that makes
I
sense.
formed an alliance with the bishops. I said I'd plunge all of Enkanomiya into darkness so they could send their elites into the Dainichi Mikoshi and rescue their captive kin.
Oh.
In return, they'd allow the Abyss Order safe passage through their territory and help me rebuild the 3 towers. But They didn't know that the darkness of the abyss was a terrible poison to elemental beings.
Of course.
So, they thought you had betrayed them?
I mean, I totally did betray them.
Yeah.
To be fair, it'd be pretty humiliating for the Abyss Order if we unleashed the power of the Abyss on them and they were just frolicking around with no side effects.
Yeah, that
You are pure evil!
Well, here's where we are now. Once she's
I really
done,
like his
she'll
character.
use the power of the Dainichi Mikoshi to suppress the Sangha Coralia and create darkness to protect the bishops. They are probably diving down into the depths to rescue their imprisoned companions as we speak. It won't be long before the source of Blood Branch Coral is completely cut off.
Oof.
Poor Bathismal bishops. But still.
If you still want to save Watatsumi Island, you're gonna have to hurry. You can use the mechanism I left behind to guide the light and dispel the darkness in the Dainichi Mikoshi.
We don't believe a single word that comes out of your mouth!
Oh, come on, guys. Do you honestly have another choice?
I mean, we could go and
This is
talk
just
to
another
her and like
fruitless
figure
trip to
out.
Enkanomiya for me at this point.
But I do
But
like his
no
character.
biggie.
He is convincing
I'm
me.
just a marginal figure
Wait,
in
you're
the
telling me
order.
she betrayed me? And this
Unlike
dude who
those are
also
falling
betrayed
over themselves to serve our highness, I'm interested in more inconsequential things.
inconsequential things.
Ooh, yikes! I think I'm all out of time here. I'd better go.
I
would say,
I do
see
really
ya,
like him.
but I probably won't. Here, I've got a parting gift for you. It's something I picked up at the Dainichi Mikoshi.
Oh. Oh.
This looks like part of the same set as the one that Kokomi gave us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, and the
I'm
girl
so angry.
the girl has the
Get
last
away
one.
again. I can't trust that guy. Even if he sounds like he's making sense. So, let's go back to Tsumi and ask her about all this.
Yeah, that's probably the smart decision, Paimon. Now, let's not show our hand immediately. That's not the smart decision. You want to like lead them into the conversation, right? You don't want to immediately jump in and go, "Why are you a lizard person and you betrayed
Oh, no.
us?"
Sumi's gone. We couldn't have missed her on the way here.
Why does it always end up
Come
like
on,
this?
That's okay. Don't be sad. On the bright side, most of the soldiers have been successfully evacuated.
Yeah.
If any bishops did come through here just now, at least no one will have
No,
gotten hurt.
Yabe!
Even though, just thinking about that guy drives Paimon nuts.
Yeah,
Seems we've got no choice but to give what he said a shot.
I really do like him though. I think he's a funky person. Use the mechanisms to guide the light. Oh, it'd be really unfortunate if you didn't unlock every teleport point. Oh. So you have to bounce up there. Okay, cool.
This must be the mechanism he mentioned. But how do we reach it?
There's a bunch of funky platforms, Paimon. I don't know if you saw them. They're kind of funky and platformy. Okay, I see. I see. I see. I see. Boop. Beep. Boop. Platforming in an RPG. This is kind of uncommon. It's not typically a good thing either, but I'll give Genshin a pass. Oh? Oh, you can use it to summon stairs? Cool. Or show where the stairs are. That wasn't what I signed up for.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes. This seems
Unless there's
suitably
actually
sophisticated.
more staircases. Oh, maybe it's you use it to switch where the staircase is. That makes a lot more sense. And this one leads up here. Oop.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
And then you hit it again, and the staircase changes over here. Hop in this thing, and it takes us up to it, right? Okay. Half a second there, I didn't think that was gonna happen.
How does it work? Since it has something to do with light, maybe the
Always
Bakuso
use-
box
always
should be
just-
able to activate it.
Paimon, if you use the Bakuso box here, it just works. I'm sorry to inform you. That's the whole point of the event, is just use the Bakuso box. Oh, there's a little thing there now. Oh, and it teleports us up. Okay, cool.
That's the mechanism, right?
Guys, why'd you have to put a teleport point literally right here? I'm just going over there. Long story short, just use the Bakuso box. That's this entire story in a nutshell. Just use the Bakuso box. The Bakuso box is what solves all the world's issues. Team Beta. Ah! I didn't expect Mihoyo to use such dirty tricks on me as changing the platform right before I have a chance to realize. And by changing the platform, I mean revealing the platform that I didn't know was there.
Materials.
Oh yeah, I got juked. This one's fair. Oh, we're going to that platform. And that platform has a staircase. Oh, yeah, it does. Hi.
If only I stumbled upon lab supplies as often.
And Bakuso boxed. Wow. Wow. That was cool.
I'm shocked. It actually worked. For once, he didn't lie to us.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, maybe with his sneaky way of explaining things, he doesn't have to. Why does Paimon feel like you two have reached some sort of mutual understanding?
I have.
Not okay.
But Paimon.
Mikoshi should be accessible again now. Let's get down there and see.
But Paimon, I think he's pretty neat. Paimon doesn't support our relationship endeavors. Oh no. Paimon, it's not my fault that I find his Yabe. Anyway, it's not my fault that I find his voice sexy. Ooh. Ooh, but ooh.
Looks like we need to write this thing down.
Wow, I've never done that before. What? Ride down this? Down the elevator shaft? Ooh. I'm so afraid. Never done this before. Hey, look. Wow, such a new area. Are the Bishops gonna jump out?
Abysmal bishops! And dangerous ones by the looks of it. Guess they're the elites, huh?
You mean
Still no sign of Suni, though.
they're actually not?
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Oh. I've done this fight way too many times, by the way.
There is no escape.
For my own
Now
good.
you shall perish.
I had to level up Shinha, and then I did it a bunch because Bai had to level up. Yay, Miko. Oh, so there's a darkness mechanic that I didn't notice. It's sad that Bai isn't here to like break this wall with me. If you use a Geo character, it just breaks it like immediately.
Illusion shattered. Cryo incarnate.
That's not E.
Whirling snow.
Oh.
About go.
Okay, so you have to use the Bakusa box actively throughout the fight. It's a new mechanic. It's not that new. Also, he destroyed the walls
Box of Adepti tricks.
way earlier than he does in the world fight.
Take flight.
Life goes on.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Oh, he revived.
Illusion shut.
Hopefully with not too much health. Okay,
Orders
reasonable
given.
amounts of health.
Orders received.
Unleash.
Enough health so if I
Do
were
your
to
master's
kill the
bidding.
other one now,
My apologies.
it wouldn't just screw me over. I killed him. Killed the other. Boom. Dead.
After a careful head count, it seems like the baby bishops aren't here anymore.
Oh,
Guess they got rescued.
maybe.
If the Baptismal bishops really did come down here, that means that guy was telling the truth.
Yeah,
So, Sumi really is a bishop person?
I'm not
But
surprised.
we still haven't seen her
Also,
anywhere.
that didn't have the
Where
triangle on it.
is she? Whatever. Let's head back up.
Maybe we'll see her on the top. They didn't even want to animate the elevator going up.
What is she doing in front of the Dainichi Mikoshi?
Good question.
Since you came back, I'm curious to know. Did our rescue operation succeed?
Some baby bishops were rescued before we got there, but the old and weak bishops went back in the water to hide after we defeated the elites.
Yeah.
Sumi, are you really a bishop person?
I have no intention of explaining anything.
Ugh.
Although I can communicate with you, I know all too well that interaction with humans can only end in betrayal. The conflict between our two kinds will go on forever. Before I leave, I'm going to destroy this light.
You think... Yeah.
Do not come any closer, and don't even think about trying to sneak up on me. This tower seems to hear my wishes. I just need to think the thought and it will change its brightness. And if I so desire, it will collapse before me. With the cognitive equivalent of a click of the fingers, I could destroy this source of great pain for the bishops.
Oh?
So why can't I do it?
Oh no. This is way more serious than losing access to the Blood Branch Coral. What are we gonna do?
Are these for you?
It's...
Remembers her pendant and combines the pieces.
It's a pendant in the shape of
An intertwining snake?
3 entwined snakes?
Yeah.
This pendant has been with me for as long as I can remember. Why does it fit with your two pieces? Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say that I...
Paimon doesn't understand. This one is Kokomi's, this one is from the Dainichi Mikoshi, and Sumi's has been with her all along.
I grew up with the bishops. My only possessions were this pendant and a few boxes of books.
Maybe
I learned
not.
human language and writing from them. But not long after that, Enkanomiya was left without a single human being. It became completely empty. Only recently did I finally have the chance to make contact with humans and learn what the things I'd read in the books really meant.
Sumi?
There's a saying in your human books that I never understood until right now. People belong where they are born, but creatures belong where they are fed. I am a bishop, not a human. So I'm going back to where I belong. I guess the Dainichi Mikoshi isn't my concern. But we'll be back one day.
Okay then.
Sumi's gone. Why did she suddenly change her mind in the end?
Maybe Kokomi knows. We
Kokomi
should
would
ask
have
Kokomi.
anticipated this possibility. That would you why she gave us the pendant fragment in the first place.
Paimon, don't attach words to her
Everything's
meanings.
resolved here. Let's go back and tell her.
Paimon, come on. You really think that Kokomi is a master planner and has planned this all from the start and is like big brain triple like super brain gaming this? No, Paimon. She doesn't know crap. She just gave us a pendant because it was like one from her friend or something. I don't know.
Kokomi?
You're back.
Also, isn't she from down there?
The soldiers briefed me about what happened. You successfully worked with a shrine maiden named Tsumi to clear the darkness. But then there was an unexpected change at the Dainichi Mikoshi. Is that so?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But after that is where things started to get all kinds of weird.
Yeah. You see, she was a thing called a Vishar.
Really?
Sorry, Kokomi. Paimon feels kind of bad that we ended up giving
Nah,
your
I don't
pendant
feel bad
away.
at all.
There's no need to apologize. As I said, Watatsumi Island has no further need for it. It's a relic from back in the very beginning when the Watatsumi Omikami reorganized the court and reformed Enkanomiya.
Okay.
The 3 pendants were given to the Dainichi Mikoshi, the Sangonomiya line,
And the
vassals
vassal of Watatsumi.
The original intention was that the common folk, the officials, and the divine vassals would all hold each other accountable.
Okay.
Today, only the common folk have flourished while the other 2 bloodlines have declined.
Yeah,
So
makes
the
sense.
pendant is of little use anymore.
Funny you should say vassals. One of the soldiers seemed to think that Tsumi was one of those. But actually, her vertical pupils meant that she was a reptile. She fooled us all.
Yeah.
That's not true. Vassals of Watatsumi typically take on a half-human,
Half
half-snake
snake
form,
form.
symbolizing that they are the familiars of our serpent god. At least, they used to.
Oh?
Over time, the vassals gradually became identical to humans, all except for the pupils of their eyes. But Visha people and reptilians, they're pure fiction. There is no evidence for their existence anywhere among Sangonomiya's classified documents.
Oh, so Tsumi isn't actually a bishop?
The Watatsumi Omikami exhausted its power to create
Oh.
Watatsumi Island, and after
So
that,
she's a vassal.
grew weaker and weaker. No more vassals of Watatsumi were born after that. But the records do mention the very last of the vassals. All our hopes were placed onto her. She was going to be the one who could communicate between the bishops and the humans. But when she was just an infant girl, she and her guardian shrine maiden were attacked by bishops at the border of Enkanomiya. Most believe she died that day, but some believe she was raised by the bishops. The people of
She was raised by the
Watatsumi owe
bishops.
a great debt of gratitude to the vassals of Watatsumi. Now that the bishops and Watatsumi Islanders no longer have a territorial dispute, I sincerely hope that she will find her way to where she belongs. Wherever that is for her.
What a story.
Still,
Honestly.
now that we know how Blood Branch Coral works, I, as Divine Priestess of Sangonomiya, may need to think of a new way to counteract the Holy Soil phenomenon.
Okay.
For the time being, however, the issue is resolved. And all thanks to you. Watatsumi Island will be at peace for many decades to come.
That until the
I can't
bishops
thank you
attack again.
enough.
Anyway, that seems to be the end. To be continued. Wait a moment. I just read that. To be continued. Okay, yeah, boss fight between them. Yeah, cool. Whatever. To be continued. I didn't know that. So that was the final parts of the quest, the event quest. I thought it was cool. I think the new event is very cool, and I think most people should try it out. It's pretty good and tons of fun. I don't have much else to say. The new enemies are cool. I hope that they get continued. I like that it got continued, like a to be continued, meaning there is a chance that we could go back and see her again. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I had fun. I hope you guys did as well. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.